Right now we're gonna give Oscar some Spam. He likes these, and it's a little break from his food that he usually has. Today we're just existing in life right now. We're in Oceanside. We're back already from our trip, but we're waiting for my dental work to be done. So I'm waiting for a specialist. So they give me 2 root canals, and then after that, then my primary dentist was gonna put the crowns on. So I'm waiting for that all to happen, and then I'm gonna get a partial for the bottom because I'm a vampire down there. So breaking up this Spam right now so Oscar can eat, and then we're just cruising around and doing stuff, and that's it. There's nothing we could do until then. I did some side jobs. I got me a few tubes. I got 2 tubes in the back, 2 tubes in the front, which I got a flat in the front, which I had the green slime in the front. You're not supposed to get, it's not supposed to go flat, but the bolt, it was big. And then I put a new tube in, and it was late afternoon, it was dark, and I didn't know part of the tube was sticking out, and it exploded. And so I'm on my last tube in the front. It's just my luck. And then I got some new brake pads for the back, and I got 2 sets, and that was like $72 for the 2 sets. And it's four individual pads for the back, because it takes 4. And well, that's like $72, which I love these ones better. And they're for e-bikes, they're not for just regular bikes, so it takes a long time for them to wear down. So whew, that stuff is oily. You gotta eat it, Oscar, don't hide it. And let's see, what else did I got? I don't think I got anything else. That's mainly the stuff that I really needed so bad. Oh, and I got a new tire, but the tire is huge. I usually do a 90 by 90 by 19, because 19 is the round size. And Amazon ended up giving me a 400, which is almost half, well, it is half the size bigger than my last tire. So it's like huge. I don't know if I'm going to show it to you guys, but it's like humongo. Look how big that thing is. That thing's a huge tire. So it takes off a little bit sluggish, and it eats the battery down a little faster. So once I get enough money, I'm gonna go ahead and get the right tire for this, because there's no way that I could keep that tire and travel. There's no way. So I'll be here for a little while, probably about another month. I've been here already about a month already, but the dental is taking forever. I mean forever. They're so backed up. So we'll be here for probably another month, and then we'll head out of here. But we are heading to Florida this time. So it's gonna be hot this time. It's not gonna be like it was when we went up to Lake Tahoe and all the way back around through Arizona and Nevada. It's gonna be different this time. It's gonna be hot, and we're going really, really far. So so we'll see how it goes. It's gonna be quite the adventure. After Oscar's lunch, we made it to Torrey Pines, sunny San Diego. I'm honestly considering me and Oscar doing this. on the way back, got a little exercise, and it was time for my lunch.
You got me singing.
Now it's back to the park and on with the squirrel hunt.
You got me singing. You got me singing. You got me singing. You got me singing.
Couldn't find any squirrels here, so we're off to Oceanside Canal.
You got me singing. 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 You got me singing.
Small detour, Oscar spotted squirrels in this field.
You got me singing. You got me singing. You got me singing. You got me singing.
Really awesome. We've never seen a sea lion out in the open ocean before. Pretty cool treat. He must be heading into the harbor. That's the direction he's heading. I have no idea there's two of them sitting right there on this side of the rock. Carrying all his peanuts. I'm covering it up. We're at the Oceanside Canal. I don't know if this is what it's called, but it's got a canal here, and we're in Oceanside. So I just put the two together, and I call it Oceanside Canal. Right now, we're just kind of stuck here right now because it's kind of sprinkling. I know we're not going to take off in the rain, so we're just going to hang out here for a minute. Let Oscar find squirrels, and that's what he's doing out here. So that's what we're doing. Me and Oscar just rode through the rain from Oceanside down to the edge of Vista, jacket's soaked. I put rain guard on here. And look, it went all the way through my jacket. And I put rain guard on it. I saturated it. Can't believe it. It's all soaked. Didn't even come off. Didn't beat off or nothing. It just went right through my jacket. Can't believe it. Did not work. Man, and he's just sitting in the rain. He don't care. Man. Oscar's on squirrel patrol, waiting for any squirrel to come out. Cooking something here in a minute. I just want to show you guys my cooking stuff here and what I do to eat. This is my little Stanley cook kitchen deal. A rag to wipe out the. It's kind of dirty right now. I've used it many times, and these are from like beans that were on the bottom. I had to get out, and it's hard to get them out of the rag, but I have to wash it. So anyhow, this is my stove, and it's from Peak, like Coleman, and it opens up like that. Inside here, I have a lighter and a can opener. This is the can opener, and this is my lighter. So I also have Coleman stove, butane. So I put this on here, and put this on. It's a resealable canister. When you take it off, it closes up inside. So I just get my water, because today I'm gonna make some soups, and I have some new salsa I want to try out, and I'll be making some burritos. So I'm just gonna put in a little bit of water just for the noodles. Shouldn't take too much. You don't want to add a whole lot of water because you don't want to use too much butane because it's not cheap. So you just use as little as possible if you can. So I think I might have put a little too much in there. So I'll go like that. Just turn this on. Just like that. Put this up there. And you let it boil. Okay, I just moved the stove off to the side so I don't get knocked over. Oscar's sitting right here. He's waiting for squirrels, and if he sees one, he's gonna flip out, and so he might hit the stove. So here's my noodles. I'm only eating one. Reason for that is because I have got a bag of rice that I'm gonna add into this, because it's both chicken. This is roasted chicken, and this is just chicken flavor. So I'm gonna add these together. I've been eating this hot sauce, but I'm really getting sick of it right now. I mean, I love the hot sauce still, but I wanted to try this one. So we're going to try out this one and see how that goes. Chipotle salsa. And then, of course, my tortillas. I have another bag of these inside my bike. So my mouth is watering because I want to try this so bad. So I'll be back once my water boils and put my soup inside. It does get like a big brick of rice in here, because when it sits in the store, it comes like a brick. So you gotta kind of, even after you boil it, it's still gonna have a little bit. It's a little bit firm, but it's okay by me. I don't care. It's just to fill in this hole right here. Basically, what you're doing when you're out here is basically just to survive. It's not really about any kind of gourmet meal. I mean, but this adds a lot of flavor, which is nice. So it's already getting hot because there's only a little bit of water in here, so it's really going at it. Usually I put this water in way before it boils, so it has time to actually soften up. So that's why I do it like that. But right now I'm just going to use my plastic fork right here, or a spork, a knife, whatever it is, or it's a fork and a spoon. Spork, I guess, I don't know what you call it. But I usually put the seasoning, this seasoning, in first with the water, even though I'm not going to keep the water. I only do that because I don't like to have all this seasoning in my soup. So it kind of dilutes it by just mixing it in with it and then pouring the water out. So I don't want it to be all runny with the rice. That's the reason for that. Plus, I don't like soupy soup crap. So that's defeats, takes care of two things. I don't like soup. Plus, it won't be good with it runny with this. So I'm gonna let that sit in a minute, and I'll be back to put the rice in. Boiling already here. It's boiling. So, and it doesn't feel like it's really hard. So, I usually doesn't have it boil like this, but I want to get it done because I'm starving. That's my first time eating, and it's 2 o'clock. Well, I ate some Danish this morning. I went and bought some Danish, and I gave it the other half to a homeless guy. So, so I had a half a Danish. So that's about all I had. So, all right. So I'm gonna go pour this out. Okay, so I poured for the most part all of it out almost, but I have to leave some for this. So I'm gonna put this in here, and then I'm gonna put it back on the stove. So put all that in there. It's gonna be a lot of rice in there. I mean, look at that. It filled it up. So we're gonna have to. I wish I had my other knife right here, my other fork and spoon, because this is very flimsy. So I have to get it to turn over. I can put the rice, everything on here. I'm gonna get my other one. Hold on. I think it's in here. Oh, I don't know where I put it at. I thought it was in there, but I don't know where I put them all. Yep, I don't know where it's at. Too much stuff on this side to freaking know where it's at. I can't find it. Oh well. Looks like I'm screwed. Alright, so I'm gonna have to just use that one. I can't find my fork and stuff. It's a metal one. So it's gonna be burnt on the bottom because I can't turn it over really well. All the way down there, it's too heavy. So I might have to just put the lid on and just kind of shake it around a little bit. I don't know. I'll try it. It's like, whew, man, really hard. Okay. Let's see. Man. It gets hot at the very bottom. This is the downside of not having a regular pan that you can actually stir it really well, and it not burning. But when you're traveling, you gotta pack compact stuff. You gotta think small, and it's pretty hard when your stomach is actually asking for something big when you only got small things. Ugh. Alright, so this is pretty hot, so I'm going to go ahead and just finish it up here and start making my burritos. Okay, so I put this towel down so I don't burn Oscar's blanket. I'm going to put this salsa. I'm going to open that up. I wanted to taste it. Ooh, whoa. And that's medium. Well, that's some spice on there. Yeah. Alright, well anyway, you can see it's raining out here, and Oscar's obsessed with the squirrels right now. He's wanting them to come out really bad. So this is what I usually do when I'm eating. Everything has to be basically a lot of it goes in tortillas because everything's better when it's in a tortilla, right? Well, but for the most part. So that's my burrito right there. I better get that spoon out of there, and move that out of the way so you guys can see. It's all bam. Look good, one. Woohoo! And that's my burrito. Bam, bam. Now, normally, if I wanted protein, I would be putting sardines in there instead of the rice. So it helps a lot. And it'd be Louisiana hot sauce with it. If you haven't noticed, I like spicy food. Just makes it a little funner, you know. But later on, it gives you something to complain about when you go to the bathroom. You know what I mean? So there's my cooking 101.